Hey y'all, my name is Kasey Drayton. I'm a former women's basketball player. I played both Division I and Division II during my career. I want to take a quick moment to touch on an aspect of mental health that isn't talked about nearly enough in my opinion, and it deals with the feelings and emotions we feel once our career is over, whether that's due to an injury or once your eligibility runs out. Honestly, it's tough. I think a big thing is that many of us grow up playing our sport our entire life. It consumes a huge part of our identity. I know anytime someone asks me to introduce myself or asks me to talk about myself, I almost always led with, well, I'm an athlete or I play basketball because that's all I knew. In college, playing a sport, it's difficult to have other hobbies outside of your sport because you spend so much time in class, you're in practice, you're in study hall, you're traveling, you're playing games. So a piece of advice that I wish I learned when I first stepped foot on campus was to try my hardest to adopt other hobbies. And if I wasn't able to, just remember that even though I play a sport, that sport isn't my whole identity. There's still tons of other cool and interesting things about myself that I can kind of identify with. So when your career is over, it's hard to adjust to regular life. You get so used to a certain routine. And for me personally, I went to school away from home. I was out of state. So when I moved back home, it was hard being away from some of my closest friends. They didn't live where I lived. So that was tough. And I'm in grad school now, and I even find it hard to make new friends because as an athlete, it's like you don't really have to do much to make new friends. You're kind of forced to be friends with your teammates, with the other athletes at your school, just because you're with them all the time. And I think that's something that I didn't even think about while I was in school. And so as time's passed, like it's gotten easier, but I really think it's something that all the upcoming athletes should hear. And for anyone who's currently struggling with their identity, like after you're done playing, just know that it is okay. Like I mentioned before, as time's passed, it's gotten easier. I found some ways that I've been able to sort of cope with this and overcome it. So like I found other hobbies that I enjoy doing. I keep in touch with some of my old coaches and my teammates, and we try our hardest to kind of meet up when we can and catch up and things like that. I had a point in time where I tried to stay away from basketball as much as I could just because I wasn't able to like fully deal with the fact that I wasn't playing anymore. But I've come to find that being around basketball still, whether it's coaching and helping out, or whether it's like going to the rec to play pickup or just get some shots up, it's helped quite a bit because in that moment, I'm a basketball player, like I'm an athlete, but once I leave the gym, I don't have to sit in that identity still. I can go be whatever else it is that I've been doing. And so obviously like these things worked for me. Everyone's different. But I just want y'all to know that, again, it's okay to feel these different emotions during that transition period. And it's also okay and it's important to know that like you can reach out to somebody to talk about those feelings and work through them. So I hope my little spiel helps someone out there who's watching, and y'all keep working hard, stay safe, and stay blessed.